Hey everybody. All right. So I have been trying to record your zodiac readings for the month of August, and for whatever reason my phone has been really glitchy and not allowing me to record. So instead I decided to wait till today for the Lionsgate and to go ahead and do an all zodiac reading for you guys. I did get Leo's done, but I will tap in and do Leo's at the end, just give you guys a little recap. And so from here, let's go ahead and get started with Virgo. I hope everybody is having a good August so far, and this Lionsgate portal has been beneficial for you. There's a lot of energy available to us right now, so it's just a really potent time on the planet. So Virgo, let's see what is in store for you for August. Thank you, Spirit. What are the lessons that you're needing to learn, Virgo? We have, I'll read these after. And then what are the spiritual guidance? And lastly, what is the overall energy of the month for you all, Virgo? Okay, thank you, Spirit. So it looks like we have the Nine of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Seven of Swords reversed as what's the overall energy. And then your spiritual guidance, we have the King of Cups reversed, the Six of Wands reversed, and the Hierophant. And for the lessons that you're learning, we have the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Swords reversed, and the Page of Swords reversed. And then from here, what you have to look forward to this month, we have the Two of Cups reversed. I'm going to pull some clarifiers now for you all. And with these clarifiers, after I've pulled them, we will get started on your reading. Virgo, can I get a clarifier for this Two of Cups, please? Thank you. We got the Knight of Coins reversed. Can I get a clarifier for the lesson space? Thank you, Spirit. We got the Star reversed, the Two of Swords reversed, and the World all reversed. Virgo, there's a lot of stuff going on for you. Can I get a clarifier for the... Thank you. We got the Magician for your spiritual guidance, and a clarifier for the overall energy, please. Thank you, Spirit. All right, we've got the Justice card upright. So let's get into it, Virgo. I'm gonna turn this fan towards me because it's really hot here. Okay, so the Two of Cups reversed and the Knight of Coins reversed, Virgo. So there may be something in a relationship, according to love, that you have been wanting or have been waiting for or seeking. And what I'm getting is there's maybe like an imbalance of finances, an imbalance of how things are coming in and this could be with your partner or with yourself, but there is definitely an imbalance here, and so it's not going to, I guess, come to the fruition that you're wanting this month. So just be patient. Let me see what else is in the cards here, but it's like something has stalled out or feels like it's like moving slower than you would want according to love or a relationship. And it's so funny, this Two of Cups is usually a new relationship, balance in a relationship, a new partnership coming in. And I love that it has the lion here, and we're talking about the Lionsgate portal, and then the caduceus, the double snakes here, and then the one light cup and one dark cup. But basically, because this is upside down and reversed, it's either showing me that there is something that is, you know, missing in the equation, or, and what I'm getting is it's definitely like a financial piece or a piece that is basically something that's happening in the physical realm around a foundation. So the foundational pieces that you're looking for aren't quite there, and so there's a need for patience. And overall energy, I feel like justice, you're going to get justice at the end of this, but ultimately, let's see what else there is here. So for your lessons, we have the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Swords reversed, and the Page of Swords reversed. And so with this, the Seven of Wands is usually a card based on like, you know, fighting or having some sort of like argument, or, you know, just like clap back, you know, type energy. And then we have the Knight of Swords and the Page of Cups. Something's not being looked at in a way of, in a loving way. It's almost like you're judging, or there's something being looked at in a way that it's like you're too much in your ego and you're in your head about it, in your thoughts about it. You're like way up here in your mind and not in your heart, if you will. And so with the, oh, this is the Page of Swords, not the Page of Cups, sorry. So yeah, two sword suits here, the Knight and the Page of Swords suit here. And so there's just too much happening in the mind. And with that, we had the Star card reversed, the Two of Swords reversed, and the World reversed. There's this need or necessity here, if you will. And I'm hearing Spirit say, almost like you need to focus on yourself more and what you're doing in the world, and focusing on creating balance in your physical life, as opposed to focusing on this other person or the relationship at hand, right? What's really interesting is in my cosmic newsletter this month, Spirit said the exact same thing. It was like, this is a month that we need to really be focusing on our own self-love and own self-care, and pulling away from outpouring into other people and really filling our cup first. So this is going to be your lesson this month of learning how to stop fighting and how to move out of your head. Virgo, I know it's really difficult as Virgos. I'm a Virgo rising. We can get in our head really easily and like spin things up. And I'd sent one of these memes to my good friend who's a Virgo, and it was like, I'm just going to plant this seed of doubt and let it grow into a garden of doom, you know? And it's like, really that's kind of what happens. We feed the doubt, and then these bigger things happen in our mind, bigger than what's actually happening in reality. Okay, and so spiritual guidance, we have the Knight of Cups and the Six of Wands reversed with the Hierophant. Yeah, see, this is what I was saying earlier. This need to kind of like come back to a traditional sense, to kind of be solo, to really tap into something bigger than yourself or than the relationship. Come from a place of love, come from a place of inspired action, from a place of moving and momentum. When you feel really inspired to do something, don't get in your head about it, but allow yourself to feel or be moved into that action. And with that, you will learn how to become the alchemist of in your life and in your relationship, to really welcome in what is meant for you, as opposed to like pushing or making things happen, or really quote unquote doing. This isn't a time of doing, it's more of a time of being and aligning. And the more that we do that, and the more that we follow that divine guidance, the more we become this master alchemist, the magician. And the Hierophant, which is really interesting, could signify some sort of marriage. We do have the Knight of Cups here and the Six of Wands as well. With the Knight of Cups, this is like your partner making a love offering, and the Six of Wands is when you see him coming in with another crown, he's wearing one and has another crown, it's like another love offering. Like the movement is going to be made, but you really need to come from this place of knowing your worth, honoring your worth, taking your time to yourself, really filling your cup, and then becoming the master magician of your life and really nurturing yourself in your heart right now, and let him do his thing. Like, it's almost like that rubber band effect. And this can go for masculine or feminine. I'm sorry to just broadly generalize there. But let your partner or whoever you've been waiting for to like make that move, let them do their thing. And the rubber band effect is by you taking care of yourself and withdrawing your energy from the relationship a bit, that's gonna bring them back, like snap them back, like, wait, where is my person? Where did they go? And why are they not calling me all the time and like asking me to do all these things? So you're taking care of you, and then what you're wanting is going to come back in. Okay, and so the overall energy, we have the Nine of Wands and the High Priestess, both upright, and then the Seven of Swords reversed with the Justice card to actually be the clarifier here. So that Justice is the balance, right? This could signify a marriage or some sort of like stronger commitment. This could be something in the justice system, like a marriage certificate, right? And so the fight, like this Nine of Wands, this is really about like oppression and, you know, like he's been beat up, you know, like this has been a struggle for you, Virgo. And so with this, just know that you need to just sit on your throne and you need to be this high priestess and own your worth, honor your instincts and intuition, because there's something that is actually this card being, I'm getting really clearly, like if this was upright, I would say there's something being hidden from you, but because it's reversed, I feel like it's time to get out of your head and nothing is being hidden from you. There's just this like, when we think about this Seven of Swords, it's almost like he's just trying to like keep all his cards close to his heart, if you will. Like he's trying not to show his deck, if you will. It's not so much that there's something being hidden in the sense of a lie. I'm not feeling that. And I'm sorry to say he or she, this can go for anybody, but there's something about this other person in this partnership that is really kind of like keeping the cloak tight. And yes, a couple things have fallen, a couple swords have fallen out, but it's like he's doing everything in his power to really hold on to the rest of them. So just know, you just need to follow your instinct and intuition. Know that it's not about the fight anymore. Come from your heart, really honor yourself, hold yourself in this high regard, and know that it's coming. Like that balance is coming, babe. Something really good is gonna happen, but it may not happen this month, okay? Let me pull an oracle card for you now. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So this is your oracle message, Virgo. We have transmutation. Like you need to be the butterfly right now. You need to go into your cocoon. You need to break down whatever is not serving you, those old habits of really letting yourself get in your head, really taking the time to go within and really hone your craft of whatever it is that you're doing and really take care of yourself. Maybe start a new project, maybe do something in the sense of, you know, things that will light you up that maybe don't involve your partner, you know? Like we don't want to be in a codependent relationship. We really want to be independent from our partner, and we want them to feel like they're independent from us. And so when we allow that ebb and flow in that ellipses or infinity symbol, the energy can flow really easily, right? And so I think you're just opening up. You both are opening up in new ways. And what I'm getting really clearly here is like, it's an unfoldment process. Like trust divine timing, and you can't rush butterflies, you know, metamorphosis. You can't rush whatever this is. And I just saw 1444. So what I'm really getting clearly is by trusting divine timing, know that Spirit is working on making this happen, but you just need to take care of yourself right now. Okay, Virgo, the last card I'm going to pull for you is a moon card, which is going to be the type of energy you need to hold and carry right now to really manifest everything you want this month. Okay, so we got beginnings, growth, wisdom, focus, and power. Yeah. Okay, so like I said before, there's new beginnings happening here. It's just there's an imbalance right now, and you'll have to go back and watch the beginning of this if you're late. But with the new beginnings, just know that it's like the transmutation. You're opening this portal. You're opening up to a new timeline, a new way of being, and that takes time, right? So trust the timing of things. Know that once you cross that threshold, things will start to open up, but you need to come from a place of love. And again, we have this focus here with a big butterfly on her third eye. Really pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, to divine messages from spirit, wherever you're feeling called to. Really do things that light you up and really just focus your intention on yourself. Maybe getting more into meditation, allowing yourself to get out of your head and drop back into your body, doing embodiment practices, like maybe going out dancing with your girlfriends, maybe going on a trip by yourself, maybe going to a museum, you know, doing things on your own that really fill your cup. This could even be going out to dinner by yourself or going to a movie by yourself and really becoming this super independent version of yourself. But it's more about focusing on you and your instinct and intuition and what lights you up. And with that, not only will you have wisdom, growth, but you're going to be coming more into your personal power. So we have the wisdom here, and you're, you know, maybe this is like spending time reading a little bit more. Maybe this is going and signing up for a class and learning something new, getting some sort of new knowledge in your repertoire of whatever that means. Maybe it is taking, you know, 3 weeks off and doing an immersion somewhere, you know. There is a balance that's needing to happen, and the balance is almost like you needing to pull out of the relationship a little bit and letting the recalibration happen. And so with that, not only are you going to be growing, but you're going to be stepping back into your personal power and really learning how to become this magician, this master alchemist. Okay, Virgo, I hope that was helpful. I will timestamp these at the end, or if somebody wants to do it in the notes as they're watching, that would be super helpful, so I don't have to watch everything back. But if you don't, that's okay. I will watch it back and figure it out. But we're going to move on now to, I didn't do these in order, so Pisces is next. I just wrote a list down so I wouldn't forget anybody. And let's see what is in store for my beautiful Pisces. Okay, what is in store for Pisces for August? Okay, we got the 9 of Wands reversed, the 8 of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. And what is the lesson that my Pisces are learning this month? We got the 2 of Cups reversed again, and the 4 of Pentacles upright. What is the spiritual guidance? The 10 of Cups reversed. And what is the overall energy for Pisces this month? Please, Spirit. Thank you. The 9 of Pentacles reversed. I'm going to pull this card too because it really spoke to me as I turned the deck over. It's the Temperance card upright. All right, so let's pull some clarifiers now for you, Pisces. Thank you guys for being here and for watching. And like I said, I'll put the timestamps down. I hope you guys are having a great Lionsgate portal. Can I get a clarifier for this first stack, please? Thank you. We got the 4 of Swords reversed and the 8 of Cups upright. Can I get a clarifier for the second deck? For the lessons my Pisces are learning, please. Ooh, thank you. I have such a squeaky little chair. Okay, we got the 8 of Wands reversed, the 9 of Wands, and the Knight of Wands reversed. Can I get a clarifier for this 10 of Cups, please? Thank you. You guys got the 10 of Cups upright and reversed. I love that. And the 10 of Cups is such an auspicious card, and I was sad to see it reversed, but I'm so glad to see the upright one right on top of it as a clarifier. Okay, can I get a clarifier for this 9 of Pentacles and Temperance card, please, for the overall energy my Pisces are going to be facing? We got the 3 of Wands reversed. Okay, let's get into your reading, Pisces. Okay, let's see here. So we had what's in store for you, the Ace of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords, and the 9 of Wands reversed, with the 4 of Swords reversed and the 8 of Cups upright. Whew. Pisces, I'm feeling a new beginning for you with this Ace of Pentacles. I'm feeling a new beginning for you in abundance, in maybe your career, in physical aspects of your life. Maybe this is a new place to live, just new foundations in your physical reality. Something new is coming in for you, but you've kind of been holding yourself in a bit of a prison. This 8 of Swords is really like a self-made prison here. That you've created yourself. And so with this 9 of Wands reversed, there's a need to take yourself out of this oppressive state, if you will, in order to really start and initiate this new found way of doing things, this new foundation, this new life. Like, it just feels like a whole new life. It doesn't feel like one thing. It feels like literally you're closing a book on something and like starting a completely new book, which is actually really exciting. Like, you're not starting a new chapter, you're like literally starting a new book. So it just feels like everything in your life is about to change, Pisces. And there's a need to really get out of this self-imposed prison and the oppression that you've had yourself under. And so with that, what I'm getting is, like, usually this 4 of Swords is you being alone, and the 8 of Cups is like a little bit of sorrow and like remembering the past. Like, there's a need for you to like get out of that energy and start getting out in the world again, start traveling, start meeting new people, maybe get on a dating app, you know, like put yourself out, maybe do a meetup group or something like that. Like, put yourself out there to where you're meeting new people. This isn't a time to be alone right now, Pisces. This new beginning that's coming is coming with a lot of energy behind it. And like, I don't know if you heard me take that really big, like, whoo, like deep breath at the beginning, because it was just like all this energy started pouring in. And that's what it feels like. It feels like it's going to be almost like a roller coaster ride, but like really fun. Like, it's just opening everything up, and like the speed of which things are going to be coming in is going to be very rapid, is what I'm getting. It just, like, that's what I meant with the roller coaster. It just feels like a lot. And so with that, the lesson that you're learning, we have the 2 of Cups reversed and this 4 of Pentacles upright. So the 2 of Cups again is all about new relationship, balance in relationship, a new beginning with an intimate partner, a love affair, or this could also be a balance of self-love. But because this is reversed and we are in the Lionsgate portal, I love that there's a lion on this card, and there's the caduceus, the double snakes coming together in union. But because this is reversed, and then we have this 4 of Pentacles here, there's like a need not to be chintzy with your money, and you don't want to be in a state where you're like spending, but also you don't want to be in a state where you're not spending anything, because as we know, money is energy and money needs to flow. So instead of like holding on to all of your money, there's this need to find a sense of balance with your physical reality and the money that is coming in, because there's a lot of movement coming behind that, okay? So yeah, whatever this is where you're going out there, maybe you've gone through a breakup, or maybe you've had some sort of rockiness in your relationship. What I'm getting is there's going to be this, like, maybe a new relationship coming in, because we have the Knight of Wands here, which is usually signifies either moving to a different, like, home, or a different, like, state or place, maybe a different neighborhood, but it could also signify a change in your career. So with that, there's this, you know, there's been some oppressive energy, there's been some fighting, there's been some bickering, if you will. But with this Eight of Wands reversed, there is light at the end of the tunnel, but we've got to get you out of this, like, oppressive energy and back into the state of balance when it comes to love, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to how you actually show up in relationship. You can't always be the giver, but you can't always be the taker either, right? So there's this necessity and need for, and when we think about balance, it's not this constant state. It's like something that's always kind of recalibrating. So it's like, how much can you be in that kind of central point without rocking too far either way? Okay. Okay. And so ultimately the outcome and the spiritual guidance, you guys had the 10 of Cups reversed, and then the clarifier was the 10 of Cups upright. So this is such amazing news. Like, this happened in Leo's reading, I think. Or maybe it was the one I tried to do afterwards that didn't record. It, like, wouldn't record. So whatever that was, I've never had it to where only 2 cards come out and they're the exact same 2 cards, except once, which just happened the other day. And so with the 10 of Cups being reversed and then the 10 of Cups upright, it's almost as if I'm getting kind of like a channeling from Abraham Hicks right now. Like, you have to live as if you already have the relationship. You already have everything you want. You already, like, it is done, it is done, it is done. Like, that's the spiritual guidance. If you don't know who Abraham Hicks is, put her in the search bar here on YouTube and listen to everything you can of hers. It's not, Abraham is who she channels, but it's Esther Hicks. And, you know, what's really interesting, Abraham is a group of guides, but what they always say is, like, you have to be on a high flying disc, so your energy, your frequency has to be right, and you have to be up here. You can't be, like, dipping down in doubt and anger and fear, you know, because then you get a wobble in your field of what it is that you're creating, your quantum field, if you will, right? We're talking quantum physics here. So when you're living as if you already have everything you want, eventually it has to show up. It literally has to show up. And I have been dealing with a twin flame relationship, and it's so interesting that it's like, the more that I detach and let go, the closer he gets. So just know that it's like, whatever it is, the back and forth, I'm not saying that you're in a twin flame relationship or this is a soulmate relationship, but what I am saying is that sometimes you have to detach, you have to know, you have to believe it, and then you just have to walk away and move on with your life, and eventually it is going to show up when you least expect it. Okay, and so the overall energy that you're working on this month, we have the 9 of Pentacles reversed, the Temperance card upright, and then the 3 of Wands. So this is not something that you're going to be doing collaboratively. You're not going to be, like, working with other people and activating other people. This is something that you're going to be kind of doing on your own. You're going to be gaining more and more resilience in who you are and how you show up in the world, and gaining this sense of the 9 of 10 of Pentacles and the 9 and 10 of Cups are actually the 4 of the most auspicious cards in all of the minor arcana. And so you have one of them here in your guidance, both reversed and upright, and then you have one of the other ones here out of the 4, but it's reversed. So you're working on your wealth, you're working on your foundations, you're working on building a life that you have always dreamed of, and that was coming here at the beginning with this new life card, right? This new Ace of Pentacles, like something big is coming and it's like a whole new life for you. It's not just a new chapter. It's not just one thing in your life. It's like a whole new life. So you're working on that this month. You're learning how to find that sense of balance and recalibration with this Temperance card. And just know that nobody's here to save you. This is something that starts within, and that's something that you will do on your own. It's not a collaborative effort, and you've got to save yourself, Pisces. You got to save yourself, babe. Okay, I'm going to pull a oracle message now for you, beautiful Pisces. Frequency of light. So we have the Lionsgate portal today, and if you look at this card, there's like this pyramid. So what the Lionsgate portal is a alignment between Sirius, the star Sirius, which is our spiritual sun. It's brighter and bigger than our actual sun. It's just further away. And it actually pours light codes into the planet, but I don't want to go too far into what all of that means. But it's an alignment between that, Orion's belt, okay, and oh, I'm blanking on the last thing. It'll come to me. But anyways, what it creates is this like portal opening of energy, and this opened up on the 26th and it will close on the 12th, and today it peaks on 8/8. And so with this and the pyramids of Egypt, I was like, what is it? Sorry, when I'm channeling, I can't always remember physical details. Okay, so the pyramids of Giza, right, in Egypt. So what's interesting with this, when we think about pyramids being made, yes, they've told us how they're made, but they're so specific and so perfect and so in alignment with the stars and with the sun and with the moon that it's been said that it was possible that they were created with some other entities that were not of this earth, because it's just too perfect. You know, when we think about humans, there's always going to be this like room for error, if you will. And so with this light and this Lionsgate portal, it's almost as if we are all going through this transformation. When we think about butterflies, they're an epitome of transformation, but it's accessing the transformation through, with pyramids, the information comes in through the top and then moves out, and there's 4 sides. So there's north, south, east, and west. And then when we think about the 5 elements, we have earth, air, water, fire, and then ether is at the top, right? So it's this combination of everything coming together. And when we think about this frequency of light, like all you have to do, if it's still sunny where you are, go outside and sit and get some light codes from the sun, bask in the sunlight for a little bit, even if it's hot. Take a cold drink out with you, have a little happy hour. I know it's happy hour here for me, but wherever you are in the world, if there's still sunlight, try to watch the sunset or watch the sunrise. But there's something really magical about this time, and we'll still have this energy till the 12th, but you need to be in this frequency of light. You need to access the light. You need to be outside and really access the light codes, because that's how things are going to come in for you right now, Pisces, okay? And you need to stand in your power. I mean, look at this woman. She is like, boom, bitch, like, I am pulling this down. And this is like the epitome. You can see this almost as like Sirius, the pyramids. And I mean, we don't have Orion's belt on here, but when you think about Orion is 3 stars in the sky, and there's 3 crystals here. So this is almost the epitome of you growing into and accessing all of this energy today, Pisces. All right, I'm going to pull one more card for you, which is going to be a moon card, which is the energy you need to be in this month to really harness and activate to get all the things that you want. What do my Pisces, what energy do my Pisces need to be in, please, Spirit? Thank you. All right. Release and realization. Yeah. There is that need at the beginning to release all the old emotion, release the old relationship, release the old stories, release the old patterns, release all the things that are no longer in alignment with where you're wanting to go or what you're really wanting for your life or what you're wanting in your relationship or what you're wanting for work. Like all the things that are not meeting up with the things that you want, it's time to walk away from them. It's time to release them. And I just, I'm about to post a meme or I guess it would be a meme or a picture where somebody had said, like, if it doesn't give you an orgasm, bring in money, or what was the last thing? Or fulfill you in some way, like it doesn't belong in your life, which is so true. Like if it's not a F yes, then let it be a no. Let yourself walk away from it and allow something else to come in and fill that void, which will be more in alignment. But remember, living as if, knowing that it's coming and not holding on to something just because it's comfortable or just because you're fearful that there won't be something else coming, because there will be. Every time you create a void, spirit will fill it. Something will come in to fill it, and it'll be more in alignment with what you want, just as long as you're on that high-flying disc and you're clear about what you want. Okay. And if you don't know what you want, think about the feelings of how you want to feel. Okay? Like it doesn't have to be signified in an actual tangible thing or an actual tangible way of being, but how you want to feel in that is really going to help you. So if you're wanting peace and freedom, really focus on what that feels like. And when you're making choices and when you're feeling into whether something gives you that peace and freedom, if it doesn't, if it like makes you feel dense and heavy when you're around it or around them or whatever it is when you're doing it, then it's time to let it go, because it's old baggage, it's old news, it's not making you and bringing you that peace and freedom. So find the things that do, okay? And the other one is realization. There's that keyhole again, there's that opening, there's that like that portal that we're walking through and moving into that new way of life. Realization. You're going to, with this Lionsgate portal, we're also getting a ton of just insight and instinct and intuition and lots of divine guidance. Like my telepathy has been off the charts today. I feel like I'm hearing people think about me and all the things that they're thinking and saying, and it's like a little intense. But what's interesting is that like my abilities are getting stronger every time we have these big cosmic events. So just know that your abilities are getting stronger too. So follow your instinct and intuition. Listen to your gut instinct, or to like the, you know, what you're getting from your divine guidance in your third eye. Pay attention to your dreams, acknowledge what's happening and coming through from you. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. This realization, you're moving through this portal opening into this new life, but you've got to get out of your own way, Pisces. You've got to get out of your own way and let the old go. Anything that's bringing you heartache and pain, let that go, and c'est la vie, move forward. Okay, I hope that was helpful, Pisces. We are going to move on now to Libra. These are in no particular order. I'm sorry if you guys are watching this thinking that I'm going to go to the next zodiac sign in order. I just wrote them down and I don't think they're totally in order. So I apologize for that. But we're moving into Libra next. All right. Let me just shuffle these cards really quick. Reset the decks to start channeling for my Libra babes. And if you would like a personal reading, I will have all that information below after this has posted, and you can book a personal reading with me with an energy clearing on my website. All right, Spirit, what do my Libras have to look forward to this month? Ooh, we got the Sun and the Six of Wands both upright. All right, what are the lessons my Libras are learning this month? Thank you, Spirit. Strength, the Knight of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles reversed. Okay. What is the spiritual guidance? Thank you. We got the Two of Pentacles reversed, the Nine of Wands upright, and the Two of Wands reversed. Okay, and then last but not least, what's the overall energy? Ooh, thank you, Spirit. All right, so the Eight of Swords reversed, the Well reversed, the Two of Swords upright, and the World reversed. And I'm going to pull some clarifiers for you, Libra, and then we'll get into your reading. Can I get a clarifier for this? What energy my Libra is stepping into, or what they have to look forward to. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so we have the Nine of Wands and the Ace of Coins, both upright. And then, can I get a clarifier for, ooh, thank you, Spirit. We have the Four of Cups and the Queen of Wands, both upright. Can I get a clarifier for the guidance? Thank you. The Knight of Coins reversed and the Knight of Cups upright. And the overall energy, please. Overall energy. I feel like the sun is shining upon you, and you know, you're lit up, you're feeling good, and there is movement happening in your life in the right direction. With the clarifier, we have the Ace of Coins and the Nine of Wands. What's interesting here is there's something new foundationally and physically in your physical reality coming in, but there's going to be maybe some triggering in the sense of, I feel like maybe you're going to be triggered, or maybe you're going to be set off a little bit, and in a way that might be a little bit of a turn off, but it could be like fun banter, you know, like, I'm not sure. Just know if hardships come up, I think you're still gonna be moving in the right direction, but just know that these might be tests or some sort of experience that needs to happen, that you're needing to get under your belt and really work through, in a sense that, you know, like if it's a test, it's spirit testing you on what you've learned and how you're going to react this time around to whatever this, like, this kind of forceful energy is that's coming in to kind of fight back a little bit. Like, I'm not getting that it's anything really major, but when we think about sometimes when people rub us the wrong way, but it might lead to that connection that you need, but like your initial reaction is gonna be like, ugh, no, you know. So what I'm getting is this like sense of like you're being, it's interesting because I was listening to something with Bashar earlier today, and I was like, why is this coming to me right now? But he said the path of least resistance. He's a channeler as well. I just talked about Abraham Hicks, but he channels this group of beings called Bashar. This guy does. And so when you look him up, if you want to look him up, he talked about the path of least resistance that spirit is bringing you might not be this straight and narrow road. It might be a long windy road, but the long windy road is taking you through experiences that you need in order to, you know, bring tools into your tool belt to pull from later. So just know that whatever is coming up for you that kind of triggers you or feels a little bit oppressive or like quote unquote hard. I don't like to use that word very often, but like this feels like there might be a little bit of a fight or like a struggle, like you're gonna have to like claw your way to get to what you want, but ultimately everything's working out for you, okay, Libra? Okay, and so the lesson that you're learning, we have the Three of Pentacles reversed, the Knight of Wands upright, and then Strength upright, and then the Queen of Wands and the Four of Cups. Yeah, I'm feeling like this isn't going to be a collaborative effort. Like, you're doing this on your own, Libra, and you're going to need strength. You're going to need a deciphering eye. You're going to need to really honor and hone what it is that you feel and know to be true, and not allow yourself to get caught up in grief. But with this Three of Coins reversed, I'm not feeling that you're gonna have a lot of support in this. So it's gonna be something that you're really, really navigating on your own, which isn't a bad thing, but you're just gonna need to really decipher and get clear on what it is that you want, on the choices that you're making, the moves that you're making, tapping into this internal strength, really asking around this Lionsgate portal that's peaking today for the strength that you need to help you move forward, to help you get to where you need to be, to bring in the resources that you need. And then with this Knight of Wands, you know, like he's making strides forward, but all his face is covered up and it's just the eyes. There's this need to be really deciphering on where you're going and what you're doing. And then we had the Queen of Wands as well. Allow yourself to be carefree. Allow yourself to move in the areas that bring you joy and light you up, but like be protective as well. You don't want to be overly protective, but you also you want to have good, healthy boundaries, if you will, okay? And don't let things in that really deplete your energy. Don't let people in that deplete your energy, that bring you down. Don't talk about your dreams and the things that you're moving towards if it hasn't come into fruition yet. Like, you don't have to tell everybody unless you really want to tell like your trusted, you know, friend or partner that you know will support you in that. But anybody else that might poo-poo the idea or, you know, like be like you're crazy, like it's gonna kind of throw you into a bit of a wobble, and that's not something that you want. That's not the energy that you want. So try not to, you know, there's something that's really, really powerful and potent when we create in silence, when we manifest in silence, okay? And this is something that you're gonna be doing on your own, Libra. Okay. So the spiritual guidance, we had the Two of Wands reversed, the Two of Pentacles reversed, the Nine of Wands upright, and then we have the Knight of Coins reversed and the Knight of Cups. So when we think about the Knight of Cups, this is kind of like the Casanova, wears their heart on their sleeve type energy. But with this Knight of Coins reversed, the Two of Wands and the Two of Pentacles reversed, and then the Nine of Wands upright. This is so interesting that this is, I thought maybe it would come out the opposite way, but it didn't. So where you're learning how to recalibrate and find this balance in your life is going to be on the spiritual plane and on the physical plane. And like I said, this may feel like you're getting beat up a little bit. Like this may feel like a little bit of a fight. It's so funny is that right before I started talking about this, I started getting this like weird, almost like punching sensation, like a pop, 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 pop in my like left kidney. So it might almost feel like, I just realized I had these turned around looking at me. It might feel like you're getting a little bit beat up, but just know that you are advancing and finding balance in your spiritual life and in your physical life when it comes with money, your career, your foundations, the things that are really meaningful to you to have a life of, you know, the life that you love and the life that you're creating from your what's the word, Spirit? That you're creating on your own from your doing, right? That it's like you're not counting on anybody else, but it's from your own will, if you will. And so with that, you need to be free with your heart. You need to live and let be. You need to love fiercely, and just know that whatever that financial thing is, whatever, maybe don't go out and needlessly spend this month, but really like budget your money and allow yourself to be really, I don't want to say chintzy, but like careful with your spending and with your money, because this recalibration or balance is happening. And whatever it is that you're kind of getting beat up on, it's going to take a little bit of a toll on you, Libra. Okay, so overall energy, we had the World reversed, the Two of Swords upright, the Well reversed, the Eight of Swords reversed, and then the Strength card yet again upright. So the overall energy, you're gonna be, and there's always a lion on the Strength card, I feel like, but you're really tapping in today, and till the 12th we have the Lionsgate portal open. So allow yourself to really ask for the support that you need right now. Pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to the things that are coming through, the signs and synchronicities. Really hone in on when you're feeling led to do something, or you get pinged, like somebody pops in your mind. Reach out to them, send them an email or a text, and just be like, hey, I thought about you today, how are you doing? It may lead to something. There's a lot of strength that's needing to come, but there's a decision that you're gonna have to make. And I feel like until that decision is made, your world is gonna feel really tight or a little bit turned upside down. There's going to be some stagnation in what's been coming in and how things are flowing into your reality. And just don't get caught up in a self-imposed prison. Don't get caught up in your mind thinking like, oh my God, nothing's going to change, because really the nature of everything, the only constant in this world is that everything's constantly changing and growing and evolving and expanding, and we just have to be adaptable. We have to learn how to pivot and how to be flexible. So there's going to be a choice that needs to be made this month, but just know the sun is shining upon you, Libra, and everything is moving in the right direction. But you're gonna have to be strong this month, but it's going to bring you a lot of new rewards in the end, which is really beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna pull a oracle message for you now, Libra. Thank you, Spirit. A light. Yeah, that's what I was feeling before when I said, you know, like really attune to your guides and angels and ask for the support you need. There's this like prayer energy, like tap in, really tap into the divine, to source energy, to the universe, to God, whatever you believe in or you feel comfortable calling upon. This can be deities, this can be ascended masters, you know, light energies, whatever you're feeling, whatever comes to you, you know, really pay attention to what's coming to you. Like if you're constantly seeing the Virgin Mary all of a sudden, be like, oh, maybe she's trying to help me, and talking to her, asking her for help, you know. So with this a light, and she's got these huge wings behind her, there's this need to really tap into something bigger than yourself and become one with the light codes, become one with the source of light, with source energy, with God, with all that is, and allow that energy to move through you. One of the things I actually said to do as a ritual around this Lionsgate portal is to, because it's syncing up in the alignment with Orion's belt, the pyramids in Egypt, and Sirius, the star Sirius. What's really interesting is the amount of light codes coming through. So sitting in the sun, charging your water in the sun, look up what crystals can be charged in the sun, but you can charge those crystals in the sun. Some of them, it will bleach your crystals and take the color away, like citrine. Well, citrine can actually be charged in the sun. I just do it for short periods of time. But like amethyst is not a good one to charge in the sun because it will deplete the purple out of it. It'll bleach it. So there's this, just like this need right now. And maybe, you know, this card, there's a lot of purple and gold in it. Maybe it's finding a meritrine, which is a combination of citrine and amethyst. And you know, really tapping into that divine energy that amethyst carries, and then the light energy that connects you to the sun that citrine carries. So there's something bigger here that you're needing to tap into, Pisces. I'm sorry, we're on Libra. That you're needing to tap into, Libra, to help you recalibrate and find that balance. Again, you had the sun card here at the beginning too, so the sun is really prominent and important for you. So maybe the more you can be in the sun, that you can be ingesting and taking in those light codes on a daily basis until the 12th, this is really going to help you out. And really pay attention to your dreams. If you're being woken up at really early times in the morning between 3 and 5 a.m., try to get up, try to really like awaken with the sunrise, look at the sun as it's rising, get the light codes from the sun rising. Once it passes the horizon, you don't want to look at it anymore, it's too bright, but you can look at it before it's come all the way up, and those light codes embed into your actual corneas and go straight to your brain. All right, and I'm gonna pull one more card for you all, which is going to be a moon card, which is the energy that you need to be in to really manifest and have everything you want this month. Thank you, Spirit. Abundance. There you go. You need to tap into that energy of all that is, right? That's what I was saying before, that abundance energy. When we really think about having an attitude of gratitude, really understanding that we live in a limitless universe where everything is at our fingertips, and all we have to do is align with it and get in the frequency of it, and it will start showing up. This could also be you just every morning saying thank you for the things that you are calling in and that you want, as if it already has arrived. So saying like, thank you for the extra money in my bank account this month. Thank you for the partnership and the love that I have been, you know, wanting. Thank you for bringing that to me. You know, like literally saying this stuff every day. Thank you for, you know, the nurturing and supportive friends and family that I have. Even if you don't have it, by you saying thank you for it, the universe has to provide. So really tapping into that abundance energy this month and knowing that everything you want is coming. Okay, I hope this was helpful, Libra, and that is it for your reading. I just realized I didn't bring any water in here, and I'm getting really parched because I'm talking so much. And since this is live, I don't want to stop it. But I'm going to run and grab my water, and then I'll be right back. And then we'll move on to Scorpio. Okay, sorry about that. I was so thirsty. Okay, so moving on to Scorpio now. Let me just shuffle these cards to reset them, reset their energy, to really tap into Scorpio's energy, and those that will be watching that have Scorpio rising, moon, or sun sign. Hi, baby girl. Okay, one more second. I'm gonna let my dog up on the bed. Come on. Okay. She's a little old lady and she can't jump up on the bed anymore by herself. All right. I will timestamp these, and if anybody's watching and wants to leave the timestamp in the notes, that would be in the comments, that would be awesome. But if you don't, I will rewatch this and add the timestamps and pin it at the top. All right. Spirit, what do my beautiful Scorpios have to look forward to this month? We got Page of Cups and Ace of Pentacles reversed. What is the lesson, or what are the lessons that my Scorpios are learning this month? The Knight of Swords reversed. What is the spiritual guidance? Ooh. The Eight of Wands reversed. And what is the overall energy this month for my Scorpio babes? The Star card reversed. Okay, let's pull some clarifiers now for you, Scorpio. Can I get a clarifier for what's in store? We got the Three of Coins reversed. Can I get a clarifier for the lessons? Thank you. Page of Wands upright. Can I get a clarifier for this Eight of Wands? Spiritual guidance, please. We got the Hermit card reversed. Sorry, Diego. And my other dog is right behind me. And then we got the Sun reversed and the Five of Swords upright. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what we've got here. So this August, I'm guessing that you guys, so we have the Page of Cups upright, the Ace of Pentacles reversed, and the Three of Coins reversed. I'm getting, there's going to be some sort of offering, love offering, offering from the heart. This may not be intimate or like a romantic relationship, but it could be something really related close to your heart and to this other person's heart. It may be really meaningful. But what I'm getting is it's not bringing in more income or new opportunities. And with this Three of Coins reverse, it's almost like it's like a collaboration thing that maybe you're not going to be privy to or wanting. Let me see if I can pull one more clarifier for this. Can I get one more clarifier for this? Thank you, Spirit. Six of Coins upright. Let me pull from one more deck. Can I get one more clarifier here? Oh, okay, thank you. So we got the Eight of Coins reversed and the Emperor reversed. Okay. So I was trying to figure out if this was like work related or relationship. Okay, so ultimately, whatever this love offering is, I don't feel like it's going to be 100% fulfilling for you. And I feel like it'll be more in the vein of like family and your foundation around your family unit, if you will. But then when we have the Emperor reversed and the Eight of Coins reversed, I'm feeling there's going to be maybe some like heartache that comes from this if you do say yes to it. It almost feels like it would feel better to say no to whatever this offering is, but just know that's coming in, and there's this need for you to really stand in your power, to stand in, you know, with this this Emperor card reverse, like not falling for the same things you would have fallen for before, not because the Eight of well, the Eight of Coins is good, but I mean, it's reversed here. So it's like, I'm not, it doesn't feel expansive. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel like there's a ton that's going to come from it. And so I would maybe direct you towards really feeling into your body. Sorry, my old lady dog has a cough. Feeling into your body before making this decision, and knowing that it's really, it could be something that will help your foundation, but it's not going to bring you a ton of expansion and a ton of new prosperity, if you will. It may bring in more quote unquote lessons. And the lesson that you're learning, we have the Knight of Swords reversed and then the Page of Wands upright. Okay, yeah, so the lesson that you're learning is how to become more deciphering, and really, really understanding that it's not like you need to have a pinpoint laser focus and you can't just say yes to everything. This is more about really setting healthy boundaries and like sticking to them. And then with this Page of Wands, you're gonna see more movement by having that deciphering eye and by really understanding what you want and what you don't want, and what you're willing to put up with and what you're not anymore, really, is like kind of what I'm getting here. And so the spiritual guidance, we have the Eight of Wands reversed and the Hermit card reversed, which is really interesting. So the Eight of Wands is all about signs and synchronicities, but because this is reversed, you're probably not getting a ton of them. You're probably not going to get your answer from outside of yourself. So you really need to, with this Hermit card, you need to follow the things that light you up. Like, this isn't about going within, it's more about following the instinct and inspiration that lights you up and makes you feel good and makes you want to like jump out and like be about it, okay? If you're not about it, if you're wanting to like go inward, like that's just not what it is. It's not about being solo right now. It's about doing the things that really light you up. And if it doesn't light you up, if it's not a F yes, let it be a no thanks, okay, Scorpio? And so the overall energy, we had the Star card reversed, the Five of Swords upright, and then the Sun reversed. So these two cards, the Sun and the Star, are two of the most auspicious cards in the Minor Arcana, but you got them both reversed. So there's this necessity or need to really honor yourself and honor what it is that you want and really make yourself the star of the show and shine your light really bright, because otherwise you're just wearing a mask. So these are reversed right now, and there's a mask that's been worn that you've been like almost like okay with whatever's happening, but it really needs to like, I'm getting like the kibosh like needs to go. Like you need to like off with their head, you know, like just cut it off already. It's so interesting. And to cut it off already, and really like this is about you. This is really about you, Scorpio, and what you're doing in the world and how you're showing up and how you love and what you love and doing what you love and really living your life from a sense of being fully lit the fuck up. Sorry for the F-bomb, but like really I have to drive this point home. Like if it doesn't light you up, if it doesn't feel expansive, if it doesn't make you want to jump all in and like rip off your clothes and say, fuck yes, you know, then like don't do it. Don't do it this month. Don't do it. Because otherwise it's like you wearing a mask and you tiptoeing around and it's just not the real you. It's not the real you. This is going to be something that you're learning how to navigate. And again, it's not going inward and you're not going to find the answer outside of yourself. So you really need to just listen to your body and acknowledge when you feel that like big yes, you know, that big soul yes, where everything in you, all your cells want to like jump forward and say yes. Okay, I'm gonna pull an oracle card, an oracle message for you now, Scorpios. Thank you, Spirit. Pentacles. So this is actually an amazing practice that you can do, Scorpio, that is going to help you activate and really feel that F yes in your body. It's called the Satnam practice, and you can sit in Indian style like this, or you can actually like sit on your shins, on your feet, and you bring your hands up, and if you're a woman, you want to cross your left thumb over your right, and if you're a man, you want to cross your right thumb over your left, but you have your pointer fingers up, and you bring your arms up, and you do a chin lock, which brings your chin into a 90-degree angle. And so what you say is Sut Nam, Sut Nam, Sut Nam. And as you say Sat, it's S-A-T, but it kind of sounds like Sut, because you're pumping your belly in towards your belly button, in towards your spine. And when you do that, what's happening, you're pumping your belly towards your spine on the Sut, and then when you say Nam, you're relaxing. So it's S-A-T and then N-A-M. So it's Sat Nam, and that literally just means I am. And so when you're doing this practice on a daily basis of literally saying I am, or listening to an affirmation that is only saying I am, you're actually accessing the truth of who you are. And when you're aligned with your truth, it's so much easier to say no with the things that are not in alignment with you, okay? So with this Pentacles card, I'm really sensing this need or necessity to work at sunrise or at noon, you know, work with the sun and the light codes that are happening right now in the Lionsgate portal that are pouring in, and allow yourself to really activate from within. And so when we do this activation process, the Sat Nam practice, when you're saying that, your eyes are closed and you want to focus on your third eye and then right above your head, and you're going to start to feel like what happens in the body. It actually activates your Kundalini energy, and the Kundalini is the sleeping snake at the base of your spine. And so what happens is it moves the dormant energy at the base of your spine, which is your peptides, your proteins, your spinal fluid, the enzymes in your spinal fluid, and it pumps all of that up through your energy center, which is very real, where your chakras are, very real, and it pumps it into your brain, and it starts to rewire the synapses in your brain. And once you feel that at your heart center, there's no stopping it. It's just going to continue to come up and expand upward. And so you really want to focus right above your head at your 8th chakra, which is kind of like the crown, or, well, there's a crown here, and then it's like the star chakra up here where your Merkaba is. And so when you focus, when your hands are up here and you're focusing the energy in between your hands and your head, that open space, and your third eye, you're going to get so much more insight about what is meant for you and what is not. You may see visions about what is coming in your future reality. So pay attention to what comes through during that. But this Pentacles is going to be really, really good for you. And anything that comes in the power of 3, anything that happens 3 times, really pay attention to that. Like if you hear somebody's name 3 times in a day, like be like, oh, maybe somebody named so-and-so is coming into my life, might be a pivotal person, you know? Or if it's somebody that you know, like reach out to them, they may have something for you. Or it just may be a connection that you're needing to make, right? Spirit's going to be working in a mysterious way, but you're not going to have a lot of outside signs and synchronicities helping you, okay? And I'm going to pull one last card for you, which is going to be a moon card. Thank you, Spirit. You guys didn't get a lot on these other cards, so Spirit dropped a lot for the energies you need to work in this month. So we got power, fruition, focus, self-reflection, darkness, and wisdom. So tap into, you know, tap your resources, tap into, you know, maybe this is learning something new, maybe this is reading books, taking a course, doing something that's going to help you gain more wisdom, or accessing and talking to people that have more wisdom than you do to gain insight about and more knowledge about something. There's this darkness energy, this void energy here, something maybe around the new moon that's happening at the end of the month. There may be a shift there, and what's interesting is there's just a rabbit here and this like one lone tree. So what's beautiful about the void, or we call the magic dark, which this one says darkness, is in between your manifestation of calling in what you want and it arriving, there's this point of darkness, of a void, liminal space, or the magic dark. we have to be in so much trust and so much faith to walk that path alone, but know that what's coming on the other end is going to be exactly what we want. You just have to hold the frequency through that magic dark, that void space, or that liminal space of that transition, and know that what's coming on the other side will be exactly what you've been wanting if you're holding that frequency. Then we have self-reflection and focus. These two want to be read together. So, you know, this is, I'm not getting a lot of collaborative effort, but there's like this marrying when we think about the self-reflection of and healing between like maybe you and your inner child, you and these other versions of yourself that you've had to be in your life to get to where you are, and bringing amends to all of that, like not making yourself wrong for any of it, but knowing that it was something that was necessary in that, in helping you get to where you are now. But this focus of where you are now needs to be fully on what you want, on what lights you up, and really understanding this transformation that's happening within. You can't wear this mask anymore. You can't wear those masks anymore and be tiptoeing anymore. Like, you have to allow yourself to be the star and be the center of your own gravitational pull. You have to be the star of the show, if you will, for a little bit, and really rectify the relationships with all these other versions of yourself. So there's going to be some self-reflection that's needing to happen, and then the focus on where you're going and what you're doing, and acknowledging who you are and who you want to be and how you want to show up, and really only choosing what aligns to that, okay? And last but not least, we have fruition and power. Yeah, you're stepping fully into your personal power, and you are going to have the fruition of everything that you have been wanting, everything that you've been calling in. And the more that you can gain that wisdom and honor that, have faith in that darkness, in that liminal space, the faster it's going to come into fruition and being for you. Ooh, I just got the chills. I love that for you, Scorpio. Yay! My best friend is a Scorpio, so I'm sure she'll watch this, and I hope that was helpful for you and all of you other Scorpios out there. So much to come, and really access this Lionsgate portal energy today until the 12th. All right, we are moving on now. Sagittarius. My Saggy babes in the house. Whoop, whoop. I'm a Sagittarius sun. So let's see what is in store for us this month of August. What do my Sagittarius babes have to look forward to this month? Thank you, Spirit. We have the Artist upright. Sometimes more cards fly out and I'm not aware of them, but I think that was the only one. What are the lessons my Sagittarius babes are learning this month? Thank you, Spirit. The Page of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, both upright, and then the Four of Pentacles reversed. That's promising. Okay. What are the lessons, or sorry, spiritual guidance? We have the Well, the Three of Wands, both upright, and then the Sun and the Hermit reversed. And then what is the overall energy for my Sagittarius babes? Thank you. Ooh, we got a lot on that one. We got the King of Cups upright, the Ace of Wands upright, the Devil and the World both reversed. Ooh, I'm getting giddy. I'm getting giddy. I'm excited. All right. And be sure to watch your rising and moon sign if you know them. That will give you a full overview of what the rest of the month holds for you, not just your sun sign. Can I get a clarifier for this Artist card, please? What's in store for Sagittarius? Thank you. We got the King of Wands reversed. Can I get a clarifier for the Lesson deck? Clarifier for the lessons my Sagittariuses are learning this month, please. Thank you. King of Swords reversed and the Knight of Wands upright. Can I get a clarifier for this spiritual guidance, please. We got the Emperor upright. And can I get a clarifier for the overall energy? Thank you. The Hermit upright. And we have the Two of Cups on the bottom. I'm gonna pull it. All right. So let's see, Sagittarius, what we have in store here for you. All right, so we got the Artist card and the King of Wands reversed. The Artist card is upright. I feel like we are, and what I'm getting is, as Sagittarius is, we are really working on manifesting the life of our dreams. We're really focused on the and the legacy and what we're creating here. And with the King of Wands, what's interesting is I feel like we haven't seen a lot of movement. And we will, I think we will see movement this month, but it may not be in the grand, you know, ways in which we would like to see it, if you will. But this guy has like little wings on his feet. And this is really our time to create the life of our dreams, to really focus on visioning every day, on living as if we have it, creating the circumstances in which we can choose those things, only choosing the things that really align with what we want, and knowing that the movement will come on the back end. You know what I'm also getting here with this King of Wands? We're not having to quote unquote push or do or take a ton of action. It's just going to start happening. The action is going to come from spirit, not from us, which is really interesting. Let me pull one more clarifier for that. Can I get one more clarifier? Oh, thank you, Spirit. So we got the High Priestess reversed. So what I'm getting is Spirit just said activation from within so you can have without. So it comes down to your frequency first, you know, like you have to be in the right energetic frequency in order for it to arrive. Otherwise, it's not going to come. So if you're too focused on money, the money is not going to come, because if you're so focused on money, it's like you're focused on the lack, okay? So, or lack thereof. But when you're like, no, it's already taken care of, it's all done, like I'm good to go, no big deal, you know, like when you know it to be so, things move in your favor and Spirit just delivers, right? Like it's not like you have to go out and do it. It's you have to get into alignment and in the right frequency and make it happen within. And once it is solidified within, it will show up outside of yourself, okay? Which that's great. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't want to push and make things happen anymore. Like I just want them to happen. Yeah, and so what our lessons are this month, we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, both upright, and then the Four of Pentacles reversed, and the King of Swords and the King of Swords reversed and the Knight of Wands upright. So this is really promising. We're working on our abundance. We're working on having everything we want in our physical reality. We're tending to our garden. We're really nurturing all of the things that are coming into our life. And we're learning how to be more deciphering. We're learning how to say yes to the things that we want and say no to the things that aren't serving us. But we also have to be really aware of, I think we need to watch our spending this month. I don't think we need to hold on to our money too tightly, but we also can't spend frivolously this month, okay? Sagittarius, you have to be conscientious, if you will, with your money. And with that, we have the King of Swords here. So he's the fastest king in the deck. He's really quick-witted, you know, super sharp, mind, but it's reversed here. So I feel like we need to come out of our mind and come more into this state of action, into the state of moving from inspired action, doing things that really evoke and light us up within. And when we feel that urge to take a step forward, when everything in our body's saying yes, we take that step forward. If we are getting the ping to reach out to somebody, reaching out to that person, really getting lit up about the things that we're doing and the things that we're saying yes to. And even if it's something that's coming in that's saying no, that you're getting really clear, like, I don't want this, look at it as a blessing in disguise, because it's literally giving you the clarity and showing you what you do not want, so you can be more clear on what it is that you do want and what it is that you are willing to accept and receive, so you can say a hard no to whatever that is. And this Knight of Wands here, this is movement in the sense of like moving jobs, moving careers, moving homes. So there's going to be a lot of movement this month in big things for us, which I think is really, really good. Like, we're coming into some abundance, some money, and we're becoming more deciphering and more in tune and conscientious with our money and our finances. Okay, and so the spiritual guidance, we have the Hermit reversed, the Sun reversed, the Three of Wands upright, the Well upright, and the Emperor upright. We have to be the king of our kingdoms right now. We have to know that everything is flowing. Remember, money is just energy. Everything is energy. So we have to stay in the flow of everything that is coming in, and know that we have to be flexible with that flow. Sorry about my dog coughing. She's an old lady and has a bit of a hack, my poor little girl. And yes, we've been to the vet, and the stuff they gave her didn't help at all. So it just is what it is. It's part of her life now. But we're making a decision. We're looking at things from a higher perspective with this Three of Wands. And with this Well card, with the Well card, things are flowing in and out of our lives. So we just need to keep that momentum going. And then being the king of our kingdom. We have the Sun and the Hermit card reversed. This isn't a time to come within and be a hermit. This is learning how to really come up and out of our solitude and learning how to let our light shine super, super bright. We're being called to big things, Saggies. And, you know, when we think about us being that centaur that is shooting at a star or the sun and has their sight set on something, that sight needs to be set on ourselves and how we're serving the world and who we're showing up as, and really owning all of that right now. That's what that Lion's Gate is really helping everybody to do, to really own our truth and align with what is true for us and our true soul's path. And so as we step into this being our own king and allowing the energy to flow around us, we're getting that higher perspective. We're coming out of our hermit mode and coming into shining our light really, really brightly. And you know what? Don't dim your light for anybody. Make them put sunglasses on and shine as bright as you fucking can, okay? Sorry for the F-bomb. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, so then we have the overall energy. We have the Devil reversed, the World reversed, the Ace of Wands upright, the King of Cups upright, the Hermit, and then the Two of Cups. Okay, Sagittarius. If you have been waiting for a relationship, and like, I feel like this King of Cups, like that relationship is coming in with this Two of Cups as well. And it's like you've been in hermit mode. You're probably going to be in hermit mode a little bit longer, but there's this new relationship that's coming. You're going to get an offering of love, and it's going to be really, really balanced, which I'm super excited about because I've been single for a long time, and this would be really lovely and great. There's also going to be new momentum and movement in your direction and within your life. So just know that this movement and momentum is going to lead to whatever this healthier relationship is. It's going to release you out of the solitude. But I still feel like this is going to be a really independent relationship. Like it may feel very much like you guys both have your own things going on, but you can come together and like really support one another and accelerate and accentuate each other's lives, but it's not codependent. That's what I'm getting with this Hermit card. It's not codependent at all, which is really, really beautiful. And then when we have the Devil card and the World card reversed, this is us coming out of addictive behavior. This is us coming out of superficiality. This is us coming out of, you know, doing things just for the sake of doing things if it doesn't feel good, or it's just a thing to numb us, you know, or, you know, pleasure in the sense of like addictiveness. So we're taking off the mask, and, you know, we may not be coming out into the world in a really big way, but what I'm getting here with this World card reverse is it's like we're working on our own inner world this month. Our inner world is finding a sense of balance. We may not be finding that balance in the quote-unquote outer world completely this month, but it's coming, you know. Once we balance within, we will have it on the outside as well. Okay, Sagittarius, I'm going to pull Oracle message now for you. What Oracle message do we have for our Sagittarius babes today? Thank you, Spirit. Little River. So, yeah, like I was saying before, it almost feels like things are going to just trickle a little bit at first. Like it's not going to be this overwhelming, like, drinking from a fire hose type energy, but there's going to be momentum forward. It just may be a little bit at a time, and you just have to keep trusting that it's coming. Okay, let me see if there's another Oracle message that we can elaborate on this a little bit more. We got bypass. So there's no spiritual bypassing. It's gonna take as long as it takes. You just have to trust and get in the lane that feels like it's moving, you know, the lane of least resistance, where you're feeling called to, allowing yourself to really align with what feels good to you, what lights you up, what feels true and resonant, and let go of the rest. And the more that you do that, this river is going to grow and there's going to be more momentum, but it's not going to be this overwhelming, overbearing energy of like everything everywhere all at once, you know, like coming into your field. It's going to be a little river at first. Okay, and the last card I'm going to pull for you, Saggies, is going to be a moon card of what energy you're needing to be in for the month to really access all of this. Okay, so we got creation, acceptance, gratitude, self-reflection, and will. Okay, so yeah, that well card is really this. We're in creation phase right now. We've been in creation phase. We're really looking at what it is that we're creating, who we're becoming in this world, who we're stepping into being. And there's there's blueprints here in this. I was just looking at what those are, but they're blueprints that are scrolled up right there. And what's really interesting is we're working on the blueprint of our life, and that's what this artist is doing. He's drawing the blueprint of his life here. So just know that when we're in creation phase, there's this necessity to be in acceptance for what is and gratitude for what is coming, right? And what we have. And as we're in that energy of acceptance and gratitude, and knowing that it's like, okay, this is something that I asked for, this is something that I didn't ask for, but I somehow created it, taking responsibility for it, accepting that it is what it is. Look at, there's like one hand and then another one, they're both holding like a star, and there's like lightning going off in between them. Allow yourself to ask for support if you need it, and accept the support that's coming in, accept the opportunities that are coming in, and with that, be grateful for all of them. The hands are connected here. Be in gratitude. When we're in acceptance and gratitude, there's so much that continues to expand in our field, and more gets created. And then we have self-reflection and will. And what's really interesting here is our will needs to be stronger than our disbelief, if you will. That willpower to keep moving forward, the willpower to not give up, the will to say yes and commit fully to whatever that yes is. And then this self-reflection, you know what I'm feeling for this self-reflection with us, Sagittarius, is this union energy of bringing all of the aspects of ourselves together once again and like calling all parts of ourselves back. And in this self-reflection, really looking at how we've shown up, who we've shown up as, what we maybe said yes to that didn't feel good, and maybe where we got off track, but making it all okay, having that acceptance energy, right? And gratitude for how it got us to where we were going, but also really understanding that our will needs to be stronger than all of the parts of ourselves. So we're bringing everything back together to be the sum of all of our parts, and our will and momentum to move forward needs to be stronger than anything. Okay, Sagittarius, I hope this is helpful. Please share this with another Sag. Make sure you check the timestamps down below and watch your rising and moon sign as well to get the full overview of your reading for the month. And then we'll see you guys on the next one, but we are moving into Capricorn. All right. Let's see, I'm gonna shuffle the cards again. Okay, happy Lionsgate to all you Capricorn babes. Thank you for those of you who have been watching. Whew. There's so much energy. I think after this one, I'm gonna stop the live because I need to get the dogs out and eat dinner, and then I will pick up where I left off this evening, and we'll finish everybody on a second live. So this is going to be Capricorn's August reading with Lionsgate Portal today. Okay, what do my Capricorns need to know today, please, about what to expect for August? So we have the Seven of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Chariot all reversed. What are the lessons that my Capricorns are learning this month? The Four of Swords and the Six of Swords both reversed. Okay. What is the spiritual guidance? Thank you. The Knight of Cups, the Four of Cups reversed, and the Three of Pentacles reversed. And last but not least, what is the overall energy? We got the Five of Wands and the Empress reversed. We're going to pull some clarifiers now for you, Capricorn, and then we're going to get into the reading. Can I get a clarifier for this first set of cards? We got the Fountain upright, and then the Knight of Swords reversed. Can I get a clarifier for this second? We got the Nine of Cups upright. Can I get a clarifier for this third deck? The Seven of Swords reversed. And can I get a clarifier for the overall energy, please? The Nine of Swords and the Five of Wands reversed. Okay, Capricorn, let's get into it. Whew. So much energy already. Oh, the Fountain was reversed. Interesting. Okay. You guys got a lot of reversals. Okay, so we have the Chariot reversed, the Two of Pentacles reversed, the Seven of Wands reversed, the Knight of Swords reversed, and the Fountain all reversed. So what I'm feeling, Capricorn, there's going to be some really, really slow developing movement this month. It's not going to feel very fast. It's not going to feel very quick and airy and just rapid. It's going to be moving a bit slower. It may feel like things have stagnated a little bit. There may be a bit of like frustration around how things are moving, but just know that there's balance coming with all of this. But right now there's not a whole lot of momentum in the aspect of kind of making moves at this moment, if you will. And I think that, and maybe there is, like, because you all are so pragmatic and you need a, you know, more linear timeline, or you need to be able to like kind of grab on to something, you know, there's like this control aspect that you guys need. I'm feeling like there's gonna be a little bit of a lack of control. Things are gonna feel really kind of airy-fairy floaty and nothing is quite landed yet, and that's gonna be really frustrating for you. So just know, don't get too in your head, but things are recalibrating and coming back into balance. And the lesson that you're learning this month, so we have the Six of Swords reversed and the Four of Swords reversed, and then the Nine of Cups. So you have to learn how to be happy, even in, and like have your heart fulfilled, even when things aren't quite going your way, or quite working out in the way that you thought they would, or quite aligning in the way that you thought they would. You know, you still have to find this sense of like fulfillment and validation, and fill your heart, make yourself content in a way where there's not a lot of passage or forward momentum happening for you. There's not like a clear and concise way in which you're moving, but yet what you've been doing inwardly feels like it's not really working either. Like even meditating might feel really difficult or hard for you this month, but find the sense of fulfillment, find the things that really light you up and bring you joy by moving outside of yourself, moving outside of your orbit or your cocoon, maybe engaging more with other people, putting yourself out there in a way is what's coming through. It's like maybe going to a mixer, maybe going to a book reading, maybe going to a show opening, and just like meeting new people and like getting the energy moving in a way that you can't quite control. But there's almost like necessity or need to like kind of shake up your quote unquote norm, if you will. And the spiritual guidance, we have the Three of Pentacles reversed, the Four of Cups reversed, the Knight of Cups upright, and the Seven of Swords reversed. What I'm getting is there may be a love interest coming in to offer you some sort of, you know, love offering, and I feel like you're not gonna trust it, or you're not gonna be, Diego, you're not gonna be fully trusting of whatever that is, and that's okay, you know, like the Knight of Cups is usually like a Casanova energy, but then we have the Four of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. You're gonna be basing this off of old past situations and old past energies that you felt. Let me see if I can get another clarifier here. Can I get one more clarifier for this? Ooh, we got a lot more. Let's see. We got the Ace of Coins, the Ten of Coins, the Empress reversed, and the Hangman reversed. Yeah, it's interesting because the Three of Pentacles and this Four of Cups reversed, I feel like you're working from the past, you're working from ego, like you're just trying to keep your heart safe, and you're really not trusting of whatever this is coming in. But what I'm seeing is it's actually going to bring you a lot of financial success, a lot of physical success in your physical reality. It may connect you with a new job, with a new person, with a new group of friends and acquaintances, you know, where opportunities may come in. And with the Empress reverse and the Hangman reverse, it's almost as if like you need to stop hiding yourself and stop hanging yourself in a sense of letting yourself stay in a stalemate, if you will. Like, allow yourself just to have fun with this person and see where it goes, because what I'm getting is there's going to be some really big, there's going to be a really big payoff or some like beneficial outcome of you saying yes to whatever this is. So pay attention to when that comes in and how that comes in and how you're reacting to it, because it's actually going to help you get further along in whatever it is in your physical reality where you're wanting to progress. Okay, and so the overall energy, we have the Empress reversed and the Five of Wands upright, and then the Five of Wands reversed. So you guys got that twice, once upright and once reversed, and then the Nine of Swords. So I feel like this month is going to be a lot of push-pull for you, Capricorn. It's going to feel like a little bit of a prison, but just know this is almost self-imposed in the sense that it's all kind of happening in your mind. You know, like, you've got to get out of your head. You've got to like let go of having control. You've got to like be okay with the airy-fairy kind of liminal space, if you will, because this Five of Wands upright and Five of Wands reverse, it's like this fight and then the pull back and then the fight and then the pull back and the push pull, and that's what's gonna like, it's gonna be really frustrating for you, instead of you just like sitting on your throne and being like, no, it's all gonna work out, no big deal, you know, like it's not gonna move. This month isn't gonna move in the way that you think it's going to, or that you're expecting and wanting, and you just have to like kind of let go of your expectations. Okay, Capricorn, let go of control. I know that's really difficult for you. Let go of your linear timeline. I know that's really difficult for you. Let go of your expectation of others. Oof, that's a hard one, I know, but literally just allow yourself to focus on finding what lights up your heart and brings you back into your heart's contentment, having fun with it, and then whoever this like Casanova is, or this person that comes in and has this offering of like love for you or something that's like near and dear to their heart, and if you're like, whoa, I don't trust this, it's too good to be true. Yeah, it might be too good to be true, but whatever's coming from it is actually going to give you a really big payoff in some way, shape, or form. So just know that. Okay, I'm gonna pull a oracle card now for you, Capricorn. Thank you. We got Healer's Path. So I think a lot of us are stepping into being more either working on healing ourselves, our ancestral lineage, healing the generations that came before us so we can bring in new generations, or you're stepping into being a healer yourself and learning and tapping into your own abilities. There is this necessity and need right now, especially with this Lionsgate portal, to really tap into that the light code energy of all that is, the universal energy, the multiverse, and knowing that everything's always expanding, right? And we can heal anything, but we have to become really, really in tune with what it is that's needing to be healed, that what it is that's needing to be understood or seen, and then either transmuted or released and let go of. So I think your tendency and ways to want to ground down and have control, like, that needs to be healed within yourself. And there is this other need to heal your past so you can move forward into your future and not be so in the push-pull energy, not be so in the like, I don't trust whatever's happening here, you know, like in that distrust energy because of what has happened in your past. There's a lot of healing, I think, that's going to be happening this month, and healing isn't always easy, you know, so that might be part of the push-pull energy. All right, and the last card I'm going to pull for you, Capricorn, is going to be a moon card for your the energy you need to be in this month, ultimately. What moon card do my Capricorns need? Yep, gratitude. There it is. Having an attitude of gratitude, asking for support, being grateful for the people that are showing up in your life. You know, just letting go of the attachment to those that aren't showing up and not making that big of a deal about it. And just know that everybody's on their journey, on their path. And even if people are being kind of shitty, like, ultimately just being grateful for who they were and how they showed up in your life and what they offered you, and if it's meant to be, it'll come back around and we can find that grace and forgiveness. But really moving on and just being grateful for who you are, for what you have, for what's working, looking at what's not working and looking at it as a blessing in disguise, that possibly it is just something that is bringing clarity to you around what you don't want, so you can gain more clarity on what you do want. Okay, Capricorn, I hope this was helpful, and I'm going to stop the video here and I will restart it this evening to move through the last 6 signs. I need to ground and let the dogs out and eat dinner myself, and then I will be back on to finish this live for you guys. All right, love you guys. Make sure to watch your rising and moon sign, and once this is loaded, I will add the timestamps. All right, guys, have a good one.